If you believe the real estate crash is coming to Raleigh, North Carolina, you're going to want to hear this. What's up, family? It's Roney Polynice here, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys exactly what is going on in the North Carolina real estate market. I promise now not to get too technical with you guys. I'm going to keep it as simple as possible so you guys can fully understand exactly what's going on here and get the full picture. That way, if you're looking to relocate here or you just kind of need to plan accordingly, you should know by the end of this video on exactly what you should do. Now, if you're new to me and this YouTube channel, we talk about everything you need to know about Raleigh, North Carolina. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you guys don't miss out. But also, you can't forget, I am a licensed realtor here, so don't forget to reach out. But let's go ahead and discuss why exactly we're here today. And first, I'm going to start off by sharing with you guys my experience in the past couple of months. And to kick things off, yes, let's get the cat out the bag. Yes, mortgage rates are up, but I will say that did not destroy demand entirely. Yes, there may not be nearly as many buyers as there were in the past couple of years, but there are still people buying now, and they're buying for their own reasons, whether it be they actually already plan to move, they're actually looking to get out of where they're at. Probably this could apply to you as well, to be honest, because you wouldn't be watching this unless if you want out. But anywho, one of the common ones that I see is job related, whether it be an individual that just got a job here or they're actually relocating from another state because their job is making them move or whatever the case may be. So as you can see, yes, mortgage rates have impacted, but some people just don't care. And if you have a plan, if you have something that you want to do, you can't necessarily make your decision based off of one factor, which is mortgage rates, that many people do. You got to do it based off of your circumstances, your scenario, because that is what's going to be the deciding factor on if you should or if you should just wait, or maybe you shouldn't do it at all. Because here locally, the only thing that really has been impacted, I will say, is of course price. Let's just get that out there. But it's also days on market, so it's taking a little bit longer for homes to actually sell, and sellers that may be extremely motivated are having to decrease that price, because if your home isn't selling, what else are you gonna really do in that situation? But honestly, don't let there be a good home priced at a price really well, because it will be gone pretty quickly. So what that means all for you, well, one, inventory and housing supply all across the nation, not only just in North Carolina, is still relatively low. Not even real, it's at an all-time low. So that is still going to cause some sort of bidding wars. Now, it may not be as bad, but if people have to move and there's just not many homes on the market and there's one great home that everybody sees, then of course you can anticipate a little bit more of a competition going on there. So definitely always put your best foot forward, especially in the times that we're in now, where literally inventory and housing supply is extremely low and not many people are actually looking to relocate as much as it was in the past couple of years. Now, you may be thinking, yes, inventory is short and there isn't much of a housing supply and there's builders, but however, builders have been lacking of homes since 2008. I mean, we all know what happened then, and ever since then every single builder has been playing catch up, and I think that's going to continuously happen for a very long time. So if you don't want to compete with everybody else, then you may look at new construction, because it's not going to be nearly as much competition going on there, because you get what you get. But the thing is, it doesn't even stop there, because yes, we're talking about real estate and of course we're talking about homes for sale, but we can't forget the aspect of rents. I think everybody understands that there's not many homes for sale. So now what is occurring, at least in this area, in the Raleigh, North Carolina area, you'll have a lot of apartment buildings, and those apartment buildings rents have been going up and up and up and up and up, to the point where no one knows where they're gonna really take that turn to start coming on the downside. But with inventory being as low as it is now, I think it's going to take some time for it to actually start to see a turn where actually be a little bit more in a place where it should be for everyone. But that's something that you will see. You'll see a lot of apartment complexes being built in the area, and that's, I guess, their way of fulfilling that inventory problem that we're currently experiencing, not just here, but again, across the entire nation. So now you kind of have a general scope of what's going on in the Raleigh, North Carolina market. If you are liking what you are hearing so far and you would like to hear more, don't forget to hit the subscribe and the bell so you don't miss out. Now let's kind of forward project, because we kind of know already what's happening. Inventory is still relatively low. There's still demand here. There's still bidding wars going on here. So there's not much we can really do in that circumstance, in those scenarios. Now you know what's happening. Let's see where things may go, so you can identify and maybe prepare yourself for what's to come and take advantage of it. Now, one of the things I will say that a lot of people are eyeing, and that we see all across the board, and the best way that I'm able to understand this a little bit more is looking at the purchase applications, which helps me understand, all right, when are people applying to get a mortgage? And typically whenever that mortgage creeps down to like about 6%, that's when everybody rushes to go get their mortgage applications, which means people are actually sitting on the sideline and just monitoring the rates, which is good, because that means you're financially aware of what's going on and you can take advantage for your best opportunity for you, yourself, your family, whoever else is there. But that's one of the key things I wanted to point out to you guys, because then if more people are eyeing the mortgage rates and they identify, all right, it's a little lower, what can you anticipate? There's more demand, and that means more competition, and it's just, the cycle just continues on and on and on. But I will say, and because you stayed to this point, I'll say it to you now, so make sure you listen really closely. Everything that I've heard, all the experts that I'm listening to, they're all saying rates will creep down maybe into the 5%, and if it does go there, they don't really see it going any lower, and in fact they actually see it happening in the second half of the year. So if you're hearing this, keep it a secret, tell the people that you love best, because everybody else that left the video by now, I guess they're SOL. There you have it. And if you actually want to go a step further and really kind of project this, or at least have a future expectation of what may happen, there's one indicator that I'm watching right now that I think will set everything on fire in the real estate market, and that is jobless claims. If you are into economics or anything, I don't want to lose you guys, but if you're into it, look at jobless claims, and once those numbers start to rise, then we can kind of see more problems arise. So if you have to do something right now, may be the best time for you. But if you can wait, then I don't know how long you're going to be waiting for, because I don't know when that thing is going to trigger. It's just all he said, she said at this point. And this is why you give me a call, you shoot me a text, email, day or night, heck, maybe even on the weekends, because I'm in this market and experiencing it on a daily basis. Not only that, but I'll drop a few gems here and there to you guys, so that you guys can prepare yourself and take advantage of any opportunity that is in front of you. So that number that is popping up right there, make sure to give me a call, shoot me a text, email, day or night, heck, maybe even on the weekends. Always remember one thing, I got your back in this market. So now that we got what's going on in this area out the way, and we also have made future projections of what the future may hold, my advice moving forward to you would be, really keep watching these videos, because I'm always going to be sharing with you guys exactly what's going on in this area. But practically speaking, start earlier than later. And when I say that, what is it that you can really do to start earlier than later? Is really just do that research. I mean, I'm doing it primarily for you guys so that you guys can understand, but having your own explanation or certain things that you're looking for within an area, that's definitely always going to be helpful, because once you have an area in mind, you at least can now do a deep dive in there and understand what a home may cost, what kind of homes are there in the area, and then you can go ahead and take a look at the financing aspect of things to see if it even makes sense for your budget and whatnot. You have an idea of where rates may go, so you can prepare yourself properly for that. But if you really need help with identifying the areas that you go ahead and take a look at, I'll tag up a video right there that you can go ahead and take a look at, that I previously did, and which gives you a little bit more insight of how to choose the area that you may be looking into in that Raleigh, North Carolina area. Now let's say you got all that done and out the way, you're ready to move to the next step. The next step would truly indeed be just give me a call, shoot me a text, email, and maybe if you have a few questions I can go ahead and validate, or maybe we can discuss a little bit more. But this is when we'll go ahead and talk a little bit in detail and set up a Zoom call and create that plan of what you were intending to do or what you're looking at doing. Let's create that plan on that Zoom consultation that we do, and let's see how exactly we're going to go ahead and make that happen. And now that you have everything, just as much as I enjoy making these videos for you guys, I am a licensed realtor here and would love nothing more but the opportunity to be able to assist you on your relocation needs. So you see that number that is popping up right there, make sure to give me a call, shoot me a text, email, day or night, heck, maybe even on the weekends. Always remember one thing, I got your back in this market.